channel. So as you can see behind me, I've got most of the engine assembled, radiator put in, oil in the engine, power steering fluid. Most of the thing is connected. The only thing I left to do is the condenser. I will do that afterwards. I just want to start the car up and make sure everything is running good before I go ahead and connect the condenser and charge it. So far, that's all I've done. I've got everything, wiring, a fuse box put on, and air box put on, and connected the battery today. So we got power to the vehicle. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna turn on the ignition a few times to prime up the high pressure fuel pump. And once I do that, as usual, that's always my procedure. I turn it off a few times, then I have it spin over, and then I will start. Primed up, and I got the fuse for the fuel system control. It's a 25 amp fuse. If you ever want to disconnect the fuel pump to check for whatever the case is, if you need to do a compression test and you need to disable the fuel pump, is this fuse right here. As you can see, let me zoom in. Is the 25 amp fuse right there. If you can see the reference where the bolts, the two bolts holding it, the one right there in front of the 10 and the 25. I can't remember what pin that is, but that's a 25 amp fuse. That will be for that controls your fuel pump. So once you take that off, you disable your fuel pump so you can prime it up without starting it. I always do that in a new, after rebuilding an engine like this. You want to prime so oil can be pumped up on top of the engine so you don't start it too dry. So I take that off, spin it a few times, and then reinsert it. And now I'm going to start it. Turn the key, cycle the key a few times just to make sure that I got fuel pressure. Cycling the key. Check here, make sure that I don't have any type of fuel leak. And I can also take something sharp and poke on the pressure here. It's a line tester right here. You can see. You can push it and you can actually show that you have pressure.